And now we've arrived at the sixth and final career weapon, and that weapon is called scarcity. The scarcity weapon is based on the principle that opportunities appear by others to have more value, or to put it another way, hard things are seen as better by people when compared with easy to get things, right? To illustrate, let me first ask a question. How would you feel about losing your house keys or your car keys? And now let me ask, how might that compare with if you find someone else's lost house keys or car keys? Would they feel the same for you? Or does one feel more important than another? Well, in human psychology, the possibility of losing something is much more powerful in terms of motivation than that of gaining something. So why is that? Well, that is because limited resources and time limits increase the perceived value or benefits of everything, including your available time to help others or their available time to help you. This weapon is used very effectively in advertising. The sale ends on June 30th. The first 100 people receive X. For a limited time only, or the offer expires on Monday, etc. You can manage your scarcity by, for example, communicating with others what they might miss if they don't cooperate with you. But pay attention to this point. You can also let significant others, or those who you are trying to influence, know how valuable their scarce time or attention is, valued by you. This is the weapon of scarcity in action. And that weapon reminds us that when things are less available or less accessible, they become more attractive to others. Okay, I can imagine you might be thinking that early on in my career, I lacked power. And as a result of that, I can't use the scarcity weapon very effectively. Well, that's not true. You can. For example, imagine for a moment you have a suggestion to make to your boss. That suggestion might be about something which might solve a problem for the boss. In that case, this is how you could use the scarcity weapon. To your boss, politely suggest a time for a meeting to discuss the matter. And when you're making that suggestion, simply add the following statement: if your schedule allows for that. Just by adding those 6 words to the discussion, if your schedule allows for that, you have confirmed the value and scarcity of that person's time. And that is the scarcity weapon in action. Please remember to consider the role of scarcity whenever you're trying to influence important others during your career, because it can be very powerful and effective when it is used properly.